Here are the 6 Eastenders stars preparing for today's show. Only one of them will leave with £70,000 for charity. The rest will leave with nothing and voted off as the weakest link. Welcome to the weakest link. These 6 people in the studio here today are used to drama. However, tonight, the only drama is coming from me. Anyhow, only one of them will leave with £70,000 for charity, while the rest will leave with nothing, as round by round we lose the player voted the weakest link. Let's meet the team. Hi there, my name is Adam Rudger and I play Ian Beale in Eastenders. Hi, my name is Jesse Wallace and I play Kat in Eastenders. My name is Steve McFadden and I play Phil Mitchell in Eastenders. My name is Maisie Smith and I play Tiffany. Hi there, my name's Danny Dyer and I play Mick Carter. My name's Layla Morse and I play Mo. Okay, now the rules. In each round of the game there's £10,000 to win. The fastest way to win the prize money is to create a chain of 6 correct answers. Break the chain and you lose all the money in the chain, but if you say bank before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you will start a new chain from scratch. Remember team, money that has been banked can move forward to the next round. Round 1, 2 minutes 10 seconds on the clock. We will start with the person whose name is first alphabetically. That is you, Adam. So, Adam, let's play the weakest link. Adam, first question is for £100. Start the clock. Adam, what is the style of painting that uses opaque watercolours? Pass. Correct answer is gouache. Jesse. Alfred Nobel, father of the Nobel Peace Prize, made his fortune with the invention of which powerful tool? Dynamite. Correct. Steve. Jib, spinnaker, and Latin are all types of what? Sails. Correct. Maisie. Which word derives from an island believed by ancient Romans to be chimney of their god of fire? Volcano. Correct. Danny. Bank. Which World War II miniseries stars a bunch of Brits as American soldiers in the US Army's Easy Company? Pass. Band of Brothers. Layla. What is the first name of Countess of Wessex, the wife of Prince Edward, Earl of Wessex? Sophie? Correct. Adam. Bank. Which architect work includes City Hall in London, Sage Gateshead and 30th Street Mary Avenue, better known as the Gherkin? Pass. Correct answer is Lord Foster. Jesse. What do the letters in H, T and L stand for? Pass. Hypertext markup language. Steve. Which combined event in athletics shares its name with a global sporting retailer? Time's up. correct answer was decathlon. So in that round you banked £1,100, what is not impressive. Now, who is the toothless vampire? Who's just running out of eggs? Who will be the sheep? It's time to vote off who you think is the weakest link. In that round, Adam was the weakest link. With this, Maisie is the strongest link. But who will be eliminated and will go to the dance-off? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Layla. Adam. 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 So we will go to Maisie or Tiffany Butcher. I think it's Tiffany Butcher. I do not remember. I think it is Tiffany Butcher. So Maisie, you were on the previous series of what do they call it? Strictly Come Dancing, and you were the runner-up. How do you feel being the runner-up of Strictly Come Dancing? I feel like you being the runner-up. So how many years have you been on Eastenders for? A long time. A long time. It was quite young when you were on Eastenders, and you're still on it. I don't know if you're still on it when it airs, this episode airs, but I know that you're on it during the February 2021. So, yeah. So you announced this year that, or maybe it was last year, that you'll be leaving Eastenders. Are you sad to be leaving Eastenders? No, not really. Why not? Just not. So why Adam? He didn't do well. Very true. Steve, the one who's tried to kill Ian. Why were you killing Ian? Because Sharon asked me to. Yeah. Or asked Ian to do it. No, Phil, yeah. Get confused with your characters. So... Are you enjoying your time on Eastenders? You've been on Eastenders for nearly, 20 years. I think it's 20 years. Danny Dyer. Why Adam? He didn't do well. I totally agree. So, Adam, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I've been on the weakest link before. I don't mind going, to be honest. Luckily, Gross Monster isn't like Anne Robinson, and he's very nice, to be honest. And I've enjoyed my day on the show today. In the bank, £1,100. We're going to take 10 seconds off the clock as Adam has disappeared from the show. We'll start with the strongest link, and that was Maisie. So Maisie, let's play the weakest link. Maisie, let's start the clock. Maisie, which Australian state can be abbreviated to its initials NSW? Pass. Correct answer is New South Wales. Danny. Which activity brought late night host James Corden a great deal of attention as he carpooled with a host of celebrities? Karaoke. Correct. Layla. On which day of the week did the Normandy invasion of 6th of June 1944 take place? Tuesday. Correct. Jesse. What does the abbreviated USB stand for? Universal Series Bus. Correct. Steve. Which facial expression is also the title of Raina Telgemir's 2010 best-selling graphic novel? Smile. Correct. Maisie. Which day of the week completes the name of a Sheffield football team nicknamed the Owls? Wednesday. Correct. Danny. Which of these is not true about Bear Grylls? He has climbed Mount Everest, he was in the SAS, or his real name is Rupert? His real first name is Rupert. Correct. Layla. Bank. Well, you've reached and banked your £10,000 target within the time limit. Now, which one of you will be butchered up? It's time to vote off the weakest link. In this round, Maisie has gone from being the strongest link to the weakest link. Danny is now the new strongest link. But who will be disappearing? It's now time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Maisie. Maisie. Jessie. Maisie. Maisie. Okay, so the decision has been made. So Steve, no, we'll go to Jessie. So Jessie, at the time of recording, Kat Slater has come back and is in a relationship with Phil. I'm shocked. So when was this recorded? A few months before the current lockdown restrictions. Yeah, obviously. So are you excited to be back? Yeah, I am. So you've obviously ditched Alfie Moon, that's it, Alfie Moon. Yeah. So I'm excited that you're back, to be honest. I do watch Eastenders and I do like it, and yeah, I have to say it might be better than Coronation Street, but I'm sorry. Okay, Layla, you play Mo, or you act Mo, so how many years have you been doing it? Around 20 years? Around 20 years. Do you enjoy it? Yes, I do. Now, I think you took a break in 2016, did you? Yes, I did. Lovely. And I know that you went on I'm a Celebrity. Did you enjoy I'm a Celebrity? Yeah. Did you eat any animals? Like insects? Yeah, I did. Oh, wouldn't want to. Well, why Maisie? Just because she didn't do well at all. Well, Maisie, it's time to jive off because you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I feel okay to be going, actually, because I've enjoyed my time, and if I do have the opportunity to come back and win money for charity, I wish I can. I hopefully like Adam, Mo, Jessie, etc. In the bank, £11,100. In round 3, you have 1 minute 50 seconds. We'll start with the strongest link, and that was Danny. So Danny, let's play the weakest link. Danny, let's start the clock. Danny, Vietnam is a former colony of which European country? UK? No, France. Layla, how many grandchildren did Queen Victoria have? Is it 2, 22 or 42? 2. No, 42. Jessie. In Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451, a fireman's job to incinerate what? Fire? No, books. Steve. After which character in the world, in The Wizard of Oz, did scientists name a gene that causes a fruit fly to have no heart? Tin Man. That is the correct answer. Danny. The snowball is a traditional Christmas cocktail made with lemonade and which Dutch liqueur? Advocat. Correct. Layla. In which historic country is the fictional Downton Abbey located? Is it Yorkshire, Hampshire, Cornwall or Cheshire? Yorkshire. Correct. Jessie. Bank. Which stage musical includes the songs The Music of the Night, All I Ask of You and Masquerade? Phantom of the Opera? Correct. Steve. Bank. The 1769 words of French philosopher. Time is up. So in that round you banked £1,100. Who's turning out to be thicker than a chocolate omelette? One of you is. It's time to vote off the weakest link. In that round, Jessie was the weakest link. Steve is now the new strongest link. But who will be leaving? It's now time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Layla. Danny. Layla. Steve. Okay, so I've asked you all questions, but I'll go to Danny again. So, Danny, it's with you and Linda, or Linda and Mick. So, you two used to own the Queen Vic, and then I think you two sold it. I don't remember the storyline, but you two probably sold it. And it was sold to Ian Beale and Sharon Beale, as she's known right now. Not sure what she's going to be called in May, but yeah. So Linda currently is trying to get the pub back, and then Phil is doing that. So what's Mick doing right now? I don't know. Probably not helping Linda. Yeah. So probably you two are missing the pub, but obviously Linda's an alcoholic, so yeah, so Tina has been killed. Obviously Mick doesn't know it right now, but Mick thinks that she's been on the run. Yeah. So Sharon's been accusing Linda of trying to kill Ian Beale, but it's Sharon. God, it's confusing. So why Layla? Because she's old. No need to be that ageist. Layla might have a good brain, to be honest. Steve, why Danny? Didn't do well. True. Jessie, why Layla? She's old as well. Oh, Layla, you might not like your co-stars because you are the weakest link. Goodbye. To be honest, I don't mind going. I've enjoyed my time today, and I hope that the actors do have a great time. And I hope that one of them wins loads of money for the charity that they have chosen. Round 4 in the bank. £12,200. Nearly forgot it then. We'll start with the strongest link, and that was Steve. So Steve, let's play the weakest link. Steve, let's play the weakest link. Steve, who was the first major author to read his own work in public for profit? Pass. Correct answer is Charles Dickens. Danny, roughly what percentage of the human population is left-handed? Is it 5%, 10% or 25%? 25? No, 10%. Jesse, linen fabric is made from the fibres of which plant? Tulip. No, the correct answer is flax. Steve, which Spanish festival is featured in Ernest Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises, aka Fiesta? Pass. San Fermin. Danny, Knowing Me, Knowing You host Alan Partridge gave his son which ABBA-inspired name? Is it Bjorn, Fernando or Trooper? Trooper? No, Fernando. Jesse, which of these Wild West heroes died defending the Alamo in 1836? Is it Wild Bill Hickok, Davy Crockett or Wyatt Earp? Don't know. Correct answer is Davy Crockett. You banked nothing in that round, team. Nothing. You answered nothing correctly. You answered nothing correctly. Now is Jessie the cowgirl who deserves to go to nowhere? Is Steve deserving of a kill scene? Or is Danny the one who needs to get dialed? It's time to vote off your final weakest link. In this round, with all players getting it wrong, Danny is statistically the weakest link. With this, Steve is once again the strongest link. But who will be the weakest link? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal the final weakest link. Danny, Steve. So let me tell you something irrelevant before we get to the questions. So I was looking through my notes where it has all the contestants' names, so like Adam, Steve, Danny, Jesse, Maisie, Layla. And then I was looking at the name Steve, and I thought, wait, didn't we have a Steve in the previous episode? And we did. Well, something irrelevant. So, Steve, why Danny? Strongest player, I would say. Jesse, why Danny? Same reason. And I think Steve might be the weakest. Well, Danny, sadly you are the weakest link. Goodbye. It's my first time being on the weakest link, and I really enjoyed it today, and I do hope that one of them will take away the prize money today of how much it is for the charity, and I hope that the charity gets loads of money. In the bank, £12,200 hasn't changed at all. In this round, 90 seconds on the clock, but whatever you win in this round will be trebled. We'll start with the strongest link, and that's Steve once again. So Steve, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Steve, which play has the same title as a hit song by Dire Straits? Pass. Correct answer is Romeo and Juliet. Jesse, which tiny spotted critter can fly up to 37 miles per hour at an altitude of 3,600 feet when it's not busy defending gardens from pests? Ladybird. Correct. Steve, bank. Owing to a misprint on some promotional mugs, which Liberian flavoured nickname did England's spin bowler Ashley Gills have to live with? Pass. Correct answer is King of Spain. Jesse, which all-female group was the first band to win the X Factor in 2011? Little Mix. Correct. Steve, bank. The Petronas Twin Towers, a pair of 88-storey skyscrapers, dominate the skyline in which capital city in Southeast Asia? Kuala Lumpur. Correct. Jesse, bank. Which international humanitarian... Time is up. So obviously time is up, and in that round you won £300, what will treble to give you prize money today of £13,100. There can only be one winner. In the next round I will ask you both 5 questions, best 5 wins. If there's a tie we will go for sudden death, so Jesse and Steve, let's play the weakest link. Jesse has the strongest link in the last round. Do you want to go first or last? First, please. Jesse, which international humanitarian organisation has won the Nobel Peace Prize 3 times in 1917, 1944 and 1963? It's the Red Cross, isn't it? Yes, that's the correct answer. Steve, which of the Beatles asked Isaac Asimov to write a screenplay for a sci-fi movie musical in 1974? John Lennon? No, Paul McCartney. Jesse, which leggy cluster of space dust in Taurus constellation is the remains of a star that exploded in 1054? Pass. Correct answer is Crab Nubula. Steve, which Spanish city is home to the 2 football teams who played each other in the 2016 final of UEFA Champions League? Madrid. There's the correct answer. Jesse, which US city is the setting for the bachelor billionaire and his bedroom antics in the novel 50 Shades of Grey? Pass. Correct answer is Seattle. Steve, which Las Vegas casino shares its name with an Italian village on Lake Como? Pass. Correct answer is Bellagio. Jesse, the US government spent an estimated $4 million searching for which missing pilot in 1937? Pass. Correct answer is Amelia Earhart. Steve, in Greek mythology, who is the goddess of wisdom? Athena. Correct. Jesse, Which rarely pure element is created by cooking the mineral known as cinnabar? Mercury. That is the correct answer. Steve, in which sport might a player have a stone removed following a long line violation? Curling. That is the correct answer. Well, that means, Steve, you are today's strongest link and you leave with £13,100. What are you going to send it to, Steve? Cancer research. Lovely. Jessie, you leave with nothing. Join us again for the Weakest Link. Goodbye.